Hi, I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot, and this is a random specific for a Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And oh God, there. This is a soap opera. This is a soap opera. There's some messy stuff going on here. To make a long story short, you took a chance on love with someone that turned out to be just more of a gamble. Like you almost gambled with someone that you let into your life or you're about to let into your life, and this is a warning if this hasn't already happened. If it has, this is just kind of, I don't know, maybe so you can understand a little bit more about this person that you're dealing with. So with tarot, we're allowed so much as a reader in the same way that we wouldn't go peeking in someone else's window. There could be kind of an ethical murky waters area when it comes to talking about someone else that you're dealing with and the people that they're dealing with as well. So this has been sitting here for about a day, and I did some kind of prayer and meditation to make sure that I'm not violating any ethereal ethical laws, rules, boundaries, gray area sort of thing. So as it turns out, this person that you're dealing with is so far from their path. They're so far from doing the right thing, and they've been so far from it for so long. They've hurt so many people that their own guides have kind of allowed for this reading to happen without me feeling like I'm stepping on anyone's toes. I don't want to deal with that. About me as a reader, do I know who I'm reading about? No. Do I care? No. But I care about following some of the guidelines that are very important when it comes to spiritual privacy. Okay, so I have kind of put in the spiritual paperwork on this, and it's come back as kind of a, okay, go ahead here. So what we're going to be talking about is such a soap opera that I might just talk about it as a soap opera or like a drama, and you go ahead and fill in the slots with where you are in the story and who you're dealing with and who else they're dealing with, because they are dealing with others more than you know. So this is kind of beyond cheating. This is beyond almost sexual fetish. This is going to be a over 18 reading. But there was a very passionate new beginning that someone had with someone, and then they kind of ghosted you and you don't know why and you don't understand. So hopefully I can shed some light on that, because it was a gamble and it did bring about a loss, or it will if you go ahead with this. Okay, you had some red flags, or they're there right now, and you're being tasked to follow your intuition. If this hasn't happened already, if it has, and it's just to shed some light on it, the outcome is in this choose your own adventure novel, which is your life. You would choose the chapter which is walking away from this person, this situation, and everyone they're dealing with. Because they're not your one, but you do have beautiful, true love, if you want to say soulmate, coming to you. But you might have to be a little tactical with removing yourself from this situation, because just because this person has ghosted you doesn't mean they're going to let you go or be willing to watch you walk away or be open to someone else having you in their life as a partner. And what doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense. Why? It doesn't make any sense if you are misunderstanding this person's character. If you're understanding this person's character, it makes complete sense. Okay, this person is, they could have written The Art of War. this person. They were never in it for love. They are never in it for love. And they have a lot of um, people that they've done the same thing to. And you might be the last though. This might be the nail in the coffin for them, even being able to keep doing this sort of thing or living this kind of life. But whatever their issue is, you need to walk away from this. I could have called this reading "Lying Liars and the Lies They Tell." That could have been appropriate. Also, the book "Wings of the Dove" by Henry James. Is it Henry James? Help me, brain. Yes, I wrote it down. Henry James, The Wings of the Dove. It was written, like my little notes. I couldn't remember from back in the day in school. It was written in 1902. So let's talk about The Wings of the Dove by Henry James for a second. If you know about this story, you know where this is going already. So fill in the blank if you can at this point in the reading with who's who. If not, you'll know by the end of the reading who's who in this story. And if it's not you particularly, this is part of this person's story that you're dealing with, and you kind of need to pay attention because it's being brought to your attention by me. And I would just love to be rid of this, honestly. It's so murky. There's so many different stories going on here. It's so many casualties in the wake of this person's just collecting people like they're butterflies that he pins to a board somewhere and hangs on the wall. He, she. And this could be oh, huh. You might have a same sex relationship with this person, or they, oh, that might be your deal, but this person, I don't think this person even has a sexuality. I think their sexuality is themselves. Like, I think this person's fetish is themselves. Like, it's hard to distinguish with all the people that they're dealing with right now which one is the true love, if there is one, which one is the fetish, because there's some sadomasochistic kind of lifestyle that goes there, but this person's also married. They kind of, like, even, they might even have like a secret marriage to one and then a full on marriage to the other, but the other, oh my God. Okay, let's start with the beginning. Wings of the Dove by Henry James, written in 1902. Okay. I'm Miss Walker. I'll be. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so it's about Millie, an American heiress. Okay, she has a serious disease. She's a millionaire. She's a billionaire if it was now or something like that. She has an incredible amount of influence or property. Okay, and she kind of develops a crush on this guy Merton here. Okay, so Merton is with Kate. Merton and Kate are together. Okay, Kate and Merton are together. And Kate and Merton want to get married, but they don't have any money. And Kate's aunt doesn't like that idea and doesn't want to support them, so they have no way to get married or financially support themselves, and they want a particular lifestyle. Like, it's like they love each other, but what's love got to do with it? They're both like very um, they've decided that they want to live this way and they're going to make it happen. Right? Millie turns out to be a sort of piece in the chessboard here. So what do you think they do? Kate and Merton decide, well, Millie's got a disease, right? She's gonna die, right? Well, she likes you, right? She thinks you're cute. Go. This is Kate saying to Merton. It wasn't his idea, really. It was hers. It was like, go do this, and she'll fall in love with you. You'll get married. She'll die. We'll be rich, right? And Millie goes to London and they kind of hook back up, Millie and Merton, right? It's not a coincidence. Millie thinks it is. Millie thinks it's a coincidence. Um, and he, lies to get her into bed, lies and manipulates Millie into thinking that he loves her. So everything's going according to plan, right? And even Kate and Merton's friends get in on it to lie to Millie. She kind of sees Kate and Merton together one time and she's like, oh my God, wait, are they together? What is this? Is this a scheme? And, one of the friend kind of vouches for him. Oh, no, no, they're just friends. It's not like that at all, whatever. It was absolutely like that. And she didn't listen to her intuition, right, Millie? Because she's starting to really fall in love with Merton, right? And the problem is Merton, he kind of starts to fall in love with Millie and he starts to feel protective over her when he sees how many vipers she has around her, and she's a lovely person, beautiful human being, kind, compassionate, generous, giving, and pure. It's almost everything that Kate is not, right? And so Merton starts to kind of feel some type of way about it. And even the aunt gets in on this scheme. By the way, the aunt, the rich, mean old lady that didn't want to support Kate and Merton getting married, all of a sudden she's got dollar signs in her eyes like, oh yeah, okay, so you guys get her fortune, her territory, her property, whatever it is. She dies and we all profit, right? But it starts to kind of eat at Merton. And Millie does eventually find out about it. She does. And I'm sorry to ruin a 200-year-old novel. I don't know however old it is, but um, Millie does pass away. Millie does die, right? And she does leave money to him anyway, even though she knows he was a liar and a cheat and a schemer. We don't really know why. Maybe just because she was pure and she did love him. And that was real to her. Maybe. Or maybe there really was love there between Merton and Millie that was developed in the scheme. It was something fake but turned into something real. But it was too late to go back. Merton couldn't tell her the truth or ever be pure or true with her. And he watches her die. And a part of him dies too. And it's like the part of him that um, thought that money was the most important thing or whatever. It's like the money does go to him. So he starts to kind of realize that Kate maybe doesn't even really love him after he got to feel the pure love from Millie. It was pure on her side, whether or not it was for him. Even at the end, we kind of don't know, but he tells Kate, okay, I have this money now. But if you marry me, no fortune. If you do want to marry me, it won't because of money. It won't be because of money. I'll give it all away. The only way I'll marry you is if we're both poor, or something like that. And we don't really know how the novel ends. I think they take some liberties with the film. I was reading the synopsis there, but got the basic foundation of this reading right there, the wings of the dove. So that is a situation that the person you are dealing with is dealing with, like on the side. So having said that, oh my God. By the way, this is all a distraction. This person is all a distraction from you being on your path, getting stuff done, and being the creative god or goddess that you are. Okay, you're an empath, by the way. And if you don't know what that is, you're kind of a rare bird in that you feel everything. You feel everyone's emotions around you almost as if they were your own. And it's not a freak of nature, it's just not something that's really respected in modern society, quote unquote. But the empaths are the canaries in the coal mine for society. So if you're feeling beaten or pulled in a million different directions or afraid of almost societal collapse, environmental disasters, it's because you're meant to. So there's something about you that the world needs, as maybe one of the first ones that can speak up and say something's wrong here because you feel it first. You feel it first and you're meant to. And a clue would be maybe that this person doesn't listen to the things that come from intuition, like they only see fact. Or if it's not the way they see things, it's not valid. Okay, but this person is a schemer. They are a liar. They are a cheat. And not only do they have several love triangles going on, there's even more than that. Like they have several marriages going on. And we'll talk about some of the characters here that they're dealing with so you can kind of pinpoint certain times, behaviors, red flags. So some of the people that they're dealing with are aware of you, some of them are not. And I don't know that you're aware of any of them, but you're about to be. I mean, it was a gamble. And if it hasn't already, it will be a loss. It will be. You're feeling depleted and stunted and scattered, right? Right? Because they want you to feel that way. That's their MO. That's part of how they do this. This whole love bombing, it's like they chased you, and you're almost giving them too much credit by saying, well, maybe they just love the thrill of the chase. No, it's more than that, or they'd be letting go, right? Right? It wouldn't be this I can see whoever I want, but you can only see me, and it's when I say. Like, you have a keen emotional intelligence, and they don't. And so it could be that you've projected a kindness, open heartedness, and an emotional intelligence from them because they know how to play people. They're very smart and they're very strong. And this person practices sex magic. That's black magic. That's not okay. And like I was saying, they collect lovers like butterflies, but not to keep in a butterfly room, even to pin on their wall, to display. To display. And it is a distraction to your path. You have everything you need. You are enough and you have enough. And you might be a whistleblower of some kind. You might be a creative genius that inspires others to stand up for what's right and be courageous, or be a warrior. Be a protector of the earth, of the water, of the oceans themselves. For some of you, you feel, even though you are a Capricorn, you might have some Pisces in your chart, or Scorpio, or Cancer, because you're kind of a water baby. I think more Pisces. Like, you feel very connected to whales, to dolphins. It reminds me of, I was at, where in the hell was I? Oh no, my brain, y'all. It was a big aquarium or something where they had dolphins, and an amusement park also. So there was a group of like teenagers, and they're super cool and they're too cool for everyone else, and they're doing their teenager thing, and they kind of walk by a tank of dolphins, and this the tallest boy there, he saw them and he like instantly turned into mush, and he was like, oh, and he ran up to it and he touched it like this, and the dolphin came up to him, and they were all looking at each other, his friends kind of laughing, and he's like, these are my people. these are my people, you guys, you know? And he almost started crying a little, and the dolphins were there, and his friends were laughing at him a little bit. But I felt it, and I know what he meant. And what he probably meant was that he was a dolphin in a past life. Yeah, that happens. We've been everything. You've probably been a dolphin or a whale or something, but you are connected to the oceans, and so that might be, if you're interested in it, something that comes along in the future that you need to fight for and that we need you to fight for, or it's just literally yourself. And this is a reminder that your love life is, it's not what you wanted it to be, and it's not your fault. This person knew how to say all the right things. They really knew how to seduce you. This person is very good at seduction. So, not just the art of war, but the art of seduction as well. So, no shame, okay? No shame, no guilt. And love is a gamble, no matter what. So, don't be hard on yourself that you should have known better, or this person was too old, or too young, or too reckless, or too whatever. No guilt, no shame. We're just gonna get through this, okay? Because it really is a soap opera, and it's so beneath you, and you deserve so much better. And you do have, oh my God, not just love, but you're about to strike it rich, like hit the lottery, either with love or with your career. So, no going back. You are at a stage of completion when it comes to mastering your art or your craft or working hard. You've been working hard your whole life. If you're a Capricorn, you were probably the friend that had a job when you were a little kid or something. So this is a reminder that you have enough and you are enough. Where do I start? Oh yeah, so this person collects properties like they collect they see like Monopoly, you know how there's the properties on there? This person sees people kind of like that. And so especially if a person would be like the park place or the boardwalk, like I think that's probably how they see you, you know, the best of the best or the most beautiful or the most whatever. They're going to want that property, right? It's just part of the game to them. Love has nothing to do with it. But if you have a lot of property, if you are very wealthy, that might have been more of what they really wanted from you. And that's heartbreaking to hear and it's heartbreaking to say, but if anyone reads tarot and you're watching this, we have 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and 7 of Swords here as the situation you're dealing with the screwdriver. This situation is this person's going to try to screw you out of your own money or your own security or your own self-esteem and then hang on to you like you belong to them. All the while, they have this other situation, which is like a polyamorous relationship. Did I say that right? Help me, people. But it's they're a relationship with 3 people, like a Derek Barry situation. And that is something that you don't know about. And then there's also another situation. Oh, there's 3. So there's a woman also who is very high profile. If that's not you in the situation, if you're not the Millie in the situation, that's gotta be the Millie in the situation where she's like a either super American like apple pie and cowboy boots, or that's you and you're American and you have a lot of property and this person sees this person's property as theirs. They're going to acquire it. They acquire this person, they acquire their territory. They acquire you, they acquire your territory. And then the two people in the threedom that they're with are going along with it and vouching for them and lying for them. And they do this all for each other, by the way. So, all three of these people in this, and much love to Derek Barry, by the way. I didn't mean anything disrespectful by that, but it's just a situation where three people are in a relationship together and they all love each other. And it's an understanding and it's an agreement. And then there's also four other people that they just randomly have sex with. And it's just all kink and it's no love and there's no love between them all and they all understand that and that's the understanding between them. And they have regrets about something, someone. They might have caught feelings a little bit there if this person even has the ability to catch feelings for somebody and I'm not sure who. And whether and even if it is you, you can't be bothered, please. You can't be bothered. This person's, like I was saying, they're very kinky and there's an S&M relationship where they go and go into like sadomasochistic like dungeons and have like orgies underground, but then their appearance, the face of it all, it's like they're very conservative and they're very, a pillar of society. It's they completely wear a mask. Like who they are is completely hidden from everyone. You, their family, even a lot of their friends, a lot of their lovers. I don't even think the threedom that they're involved in really knows this person. I don't know that this person would show their face to anyone, really. And in some ways, there are a lot of these things, they are a lot of these people, but who they truly are, they're only in it for themselves. They are their own fetish. I was like, what are they into? Who do they really love? Themselves. Themselves. It's obvious. Okay. What do you need to do before I get into the drama of who else they're dealing with? So if you don't want to hear it, you can turn off at this point. The star. Healing. With the octopus. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. You are a healer. You have spiritual powers. You don't have to do magic. You are magic. This person covets your magic. This person has to work with dark energies and entities to even think of, as much power as you have in your own little fingernail. You can heal yourself from this. You have the power of regeneration. If this is a rock bottom for you, that's okay. You can start from ground bottom and make all your dreams happen still because you are enough and you have enough. And this person was only really an energetic vampire. Even if they were really good in bed, even if they really gave you something to look forward to, it wasn't going to last. It was always part of their plan to ghost you and disappear. And it's okay. You don't need them. Maybe you have Aquarius in your chart. But this is about walking to the beat of your own drum. Healing your own body, healing your own soul. Walking away from who they were trying to make you be. Everyone in this person's life is a victim of them coming in and praising them so much. And how much they love you and look up to you and you're so beautiful and you're this, and then the next thing you know they're putting you down and being abusive. It's like they build you up to tear you down, to turn you into who they want. It's not good and it's not for you. And you can heal from this and move on. This is a period of grace for you when you choose that road and walk away, if you haven't already. Octopus is beautiful. Octopus is someone who can wear many hats. You can do a million things and you can do it well. That's why this person wanted you. And it's a river that's kind of about to go over a waterfall. So just expect it. It's out of your hands at this point. You can't save it and you can't change this person. And you are never really in control. No one really ever is. A clue would be you and this person are so opposites, even though maybe you had a lot of passion together. You will be good for anyone in bed. Like, you are good in bed for some of you, you need to know that. Like, the passion, the beauty, the incredible sex came because you were there. So anyone that's there with you, it's going to be beautiful, incredible sex. So don't project onto them that they were incredible in bed, because it might just be you, sis or guy. Okay. And if this is a same-sex relationship and you're like, wait, so is this person straight, or are they gay, or are they even, it's none of that. There is no sexuality here. Like I said, this person's sexuality is themselves. This person's fetish is themselves. Men, women, and everything in between, it's all about control, being in the moment, and trying to take bits of energy from people. And if it's not that, if they know that you see what they're doing, they keep you anyway and try to get you into some sort of contract that you can't get out of. But this is a warning that you are beautiful, you are sexy, you are nurturing, you are compassionate, and you have magic in you that they covet. So it could be, if you don't have the property, that's one of the other people in this scenario, and they just want your magic. Not for you together to build to build a kingdom for them. So you can build them up, and then, well, the wings of the dove, it was, the payoff was that you die, right? And they get all your money. Or this other person, and they were just going to get rid of you anyway. This is so sad. I'm so sorry, but you are going to the stars. You are headed to the top, right? With Moth here in reverse. It's a reminder with, oh, yeah, there could have been a little bit of a moth to the flame situation here where it was almost irresistible. And that's their bread and butter, this person, is being irresistible. Being irresistible. So no guilt, no shame, but it's out of your hands. Plummeting to dangerous depths is where this is going. And you don't want to go there. You don't need to go there. You don't have to go there. Seashell is the bottom line here. Seashell is guaranteed success. Okay, sis or son, or sorry, I come from a big Mormon family. There's millions of children running around. If you're a girl, you're sis. If you're a boy, you're son. So no disrespect to anyone if I call you sis or son, because I don't know who you are, and I'm not trying to really get into this, even though I feel like I know this other person that you're dealing with well enough that I can say that they could foresee your fortune, your glory, your victory, and they wanted a piece of that. And I'm sorry if that sounds cold or cruel. And if they happen to also develop feelings in this little scheme, it doesn't matter. That's who they were. That's what they agreed to. And that's the kind of person that they are. You build bridges between people, you build up communities. They burn bridges between people. They want all of these people around them fighting each other so that they can control them like puppets. Everyone in this person's life is just a piece on a chessboard. So you have to take a little bit of that cold callousness and move away from them. You might have to be a little bit calculating in moving away from them, because they are not going to just let you go like that. They feel like they've collected you. They didn't quite get that pin in though, right? You're still free. You're still in charge. You're still in control. And you got a cowboy coming to you that's going to make you forget this person's name. They'll make you forget this person even existed. Okay, so this person's going to treat you right and honor you. And a clue would be that this person maybe had a lot of money, but they never spent any money on you. It's like maybe they came off as they were the wealthy one, but somehow you were always paying for dinner. Yeah, that's just how they are. It's super F-boy energy, by the way. And I'm sorry to say it like that. But, God. Sea urchin as what not to do? for you as advice. Let this go. It's out of your hands, but don't put up so much walls that the true soulmate can't come in. So yes, close the door to this person, but leave the possibility open, at least in your heart or mind, for the right one to come in. You had to find out who the wrong one was first to let the right one in. Right? And if you're an empath, it's because you see the potential in a person. You can see the potential for that person to be compassionate, but they are not. At this point, on their path, they're not. Right? So, um, also with Seashell, not just power, not just victory, not just guaranteed success, right? But isn't that a pretty card? Tasha Venry's Untamed Elemental deck says in the book that every moment of fear or regret or powerlessness or pleasure leads to self-realization, which leads to power. It's not all for nothing. And you're going to the top, and you need to kind of brush this leech off of your shoulder before you got there, because they were going to just suck you dry. This is a fair weather friend. This is a con artist. This is someone who will take everything you've worked for. This is yours. This is guaranteed. This is generational wealth. Generational wealth. They'll take it and flip it on its head. So you do not want to have children with this person. You do not want to put them in your will. You do not want to marry this person. They are already married. So let's go. Let's talk about that. I need a bit of coffee first. Breaks my heart, you guys. I'm so sorry. I don't want to come across as callous because I'm just saying this like it is, like it doesn't break your fucking heart. Like you don't have feelings, but you do, and I'm sorry. Let's talk about the sign of this person. Let me take a swaggle here of this coffee because I really need it. So this person is engaged in risky sexual behaviors behind closed doors, and this person is engaged in risky emotional connections. And also, there's a marriage that is an agreement, and they both have an agreement, these people, and then there's like a secret marriage that maybe that was the wings of the dove situation. I don't know, but it's lies over and over again. It's maliciousness, it's backstabbing, and it's thievery. It's thievery. This person is a thief. And if you're like, yeah, they stole my heart, they want to steal a lot more than that. They just ain't got the chance yet. Warning, big warning, right? And if there is any regret on their part, it's that they didn't, it's that you were too smart for them to trick or to fully realize their little goals or dreams, which is accumulation, period. Accumulation. You know, and with Moth here, by the way, where did it go? Where did it go? With Moth here, by the way, you being pulled in different directions, it's because you're doing big things in your career on your path. And you don't need any more drama. Am I wrong? You don't need to dwell in darkness any longer. Am I wrong? Gravitate towards that which alleviates suffering. And if that's your thoughts, if this is your thoughts, if you feel like you were a moth to the flame and it was out of your hands, it's not. It's not. It's not out of your hands at all. This person's only going to cause suffering. So if you have to start in your mind with your own thoughts, gravitate towards the thoughts that alleviate suffering. That's by the book there. So no shame and no guilt for walking away from any of this drama. And I think there's people around you that are part of their little secret drama that you don't even realize. So let's go there. Hold on. Them. The situation. You might have some astrology that even lines up, and maybe you are an astrologer or something, and the astrology is like, oh, this could work. Or you both have, this is so interesting. High priestess, ooh, I forgot about that. You might share a birthday or a birth month, or you have a birthday that's near each other. But this person, you are, like I said, a very spiritual Capricorn. King of Cups, you might have a Pisces in your chart, or they are a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. You are an opportunity for them. They might be, ooh, King of Wands twice. King of Wands twice. So we're talking about maybe a Scorpio with Leo in their chart, or Sagittarius or Aries. Big Aries here with this is kind of big dick energy. I don't know how to say it, but maybe they have a lot of bravado, or they have a lot of fans, or they're very good at what they do. They have. Wait a minute. With this card though, maybe they like to. Ooh, maybe they're like the daddy in the S&M community that they're part of, or something, or literally they're a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries with Scorpio in their chart. High priestess in reverse, huh? This person uses their powers for good, not evil. No, you use your powers for good, not evil. This person uses their powers for evil, not good. So the yin yang there that you were feeling is not that you're perfect for each other, it's that you're of light and they're of darkness. They want to kind of. This person wants to put a collar on you. If they haven't already, that's what they're headed for. In this deck, this is about a good father. Being a good father, the King of Wands is like the patriarch you want around. It's like this with the cake on fire. This person could be a pyromaniac. Like if they don't get their way, they set the whole fucking place on fire. So like if you guys bought a house together or something, and they see that you are not falling into their little trap that they've set, they'll set the whole thing on fire and collect the interest or something, with you inside of it. They'll take, oh, god damn, this is rough. They would take out like what's the thing where if someone dies you get money? It's a life insurance policy. Like they would make you guys think you're together, or even sign paperwork to make it look like you're married, take out a life insurance policy on you, knowing that you are so smart that if you ever saw it, they could just, something happens, an accident, the place burns up, and they get everything. And nobody is the wiser. And this is something that they planned out like years ago, because that's what they do and that's how they are. This person might have come to you like, can you help me with something? I need your help. I need your help. But they don't. They need something. You don't need anything from this person. Can you show me how to work it? Maybe it's that they brought a new life to your sexual life, and you're feeling their spirit come in still, like calling you sexually. It's because they're doing black magic on you. They're doing root work on you. This person is a warlock, a magician. They're a part of a little secret society, This person thinks that, they're going to be able to little Nas X this shit and pole dance down into hell and snap Satan's neck and take over the whole thing. Well, that ain't happening. This person. Okay, so that's the general reading there. If you don't want to hear about everyone else they're dealing with, go ahead and turn it off right there. But I'm going to get into it because I'm a messy Leo and I got the okay. So let's do this. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, so this person's very hot. They're very sexy. They're very sensual. They use that to their advantage. Can you hear me? Sorry. Let's start with the threesome that they're in. It's a So if this is the Wings of the Dove situation, right, where there's a scheme, it's not just the two of them, it's like the three of them. And then some friends that. Hold on. It's Todd's first time doing this. So one of them comes off as very innocent. Aw, shucks, ma'am, you know, like the aw, shucks kind of dimple in the cheek, all American cute. Maybe they have like a young face, a baby face, something like that. Everybody Wing Chun tonight. So somebody may have like a Chinese background or something. They love partying and they know how to turn up. And it's like turn down for what? And if they show up, everyone's going to have a good time. It's the king of trunk kind of thing. The other person, I think I found the problem. So, like these two are kind of bad, but it's almost the main person here is really kind of the real dark one who I think both of these people, everyone in this situation thinks that they are the mastermind. But the mastermind is really the one that it's like they let these other ones think that they're daddy, but they're really daddy. This is an adult reading. So that's what I mean by that. I don't mean father. I mean like naughty sexy time kind of daddy sort of thing, you know, like oh daddy, that sort of thing. So there are no real there's not a real family in this person's life even though they might be married and have children. It's like this person considers this little situation to be kind of their real love life here, but it's all fetish. Oh, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Death, Scorpio. Oh, and we have a lot of, oh, yeah, there's a love relationship here where it started off as one person, and then this person brought in another person in, but it's mainly the three. So all three of these people engage in kind of the S&M orgy community, like on the down low, maybe. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They all work together. Yeah. It's like almost like the orphans from Oliver Twist, you know how they have their own little thievery gang, you know, but they like sleep together. Everything's not okay in this group. Everyone's always fighting. It's all everyone in it for themselves. And it is a love triangle. Like one loves the other so much in one way, but that person loves the other so much in one way. And that person loves the other person that much in that way. And it's really a mess. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, Capricorn. Ah. And this is going nowhere. This is a dead end street, this relationship. This relationship's a dead end street. It's not going to last you know, last, it's not going to be a romance for the ages, whatever this is, okay? Judgment, Ten of Swords, it's almost over. It's almost over anyway. And maybe it's because someone did develop feelings in this scheme group for one of the people they were scheming. But Captain's log. Map out your plans. It's all about schemes and plans for these ones. Look at his face. Look at his face. So they have plan A, plan B, plan C. And somehow you got caught up in this. And several other people. Like I was saying, there are many casualties of this person. And I think including who he was dealing with in this group. But who was the main? Huh. I don't even think your person is the main. So we've got what? Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo. Yes, no. Taurus, Capricorn. Hold on. So in this threesome, who's really in charge here? Oh my gosh, my hands. Y'all, it's so hot. Wow. Like I said, they all think they're in charge, but it could be that it's a Sagittarius you're dealing with. I don't know. It could be that it's a Sagittarius, and they are, like I said, they don't show their true face to anyone. I don't know who this person really loves. I don't know if this person really loves. Like, I just keep going back to, like, they are their own fetish. Gosh, hold on. Okay, I want to get out of the threesome here because it seems like it's over. One of the three is like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. It's over. It's ending. And it'll be fine. And it was never really, that's the river going over the waterfall too. It's out of their hands. Right? Now, this is interesting. I wanted to know like who the heiress was. Who's the American, the Millie, if it's not you. This is someone that stands out from the crowd. This is someone who's very different. This might be someone who has a lot of respect but not a lot of friends, maybe be. They are very, this could be a Leo, or they're just incredibly bright and they bring a lot of sunshine to the world, or they shed light on dark situations. They have a happiness inside that they have like a contentment. They can be content and happy in any situation. Even if they weren't rich, they would be okay. They've walked away from this person. They've walked away from this person even though there was love there. So the heiress, the Millie in this situation, did genuinely love this person. They might be very strong. They might be very strong, but oh, the world. This person's like the queen of the world. It's almost like good fortune again. This person was being collected by this malicious collector. And this person has everything good going to them. They have good karma, they have good fortune, they have the gods on their side. They have the gods on their side. So maybe if malicious con man knows that they have bad karma that they've accumulated, that the gods are not on their side, maybe if they can ride on the back of this person, they can get through something, through the portal into the light, out of the darkness into the light. Kind of a Wizard of Oz sort of thing, but this person, um, maybe they're Cancer, could be a Pisces Scorpio in their chart, or they have like a Cancer in Venus or Pisces in Venus. Venus and Pisces, did I say that wrong? Backwards, sorry. But this person's kind of a big deal. And it was kind of a big deal to them that they fell in love with this person. There's no communication, and things weren't adding up, so they walked away. Is this the secret marriage? So if you are in a same-sex relationship and it's with like a man, this person has his other little guy relationships, but he's also married to like two different women or something. Or he's divorced one, and that's this Miss America, American heiress person. Um, it's almost like they thought it was a crapshoot. They almost didn't. Hold on. Ooh, oh my god. Holy cow. Whoever this Millie is, this American heiress, if this is you, you are the truth. You are the light. You are the way. You have courage. You are a leader. You are the king or the queen that this world needs right now. Period. So Millie ain't dying. The heiress will live on. And I think there was children. I think there was children. I think this person has secret children with this person. And that's why this person considers them at all. So if this was the Wings of the Dove situation, the heiress, the American millionaire, or this very powerful woman, almost like an Amazonian warrior, if there was any money that they left to this con man, it was knowing what the con man was, but as almost a gift to say, thank you for giving me these beautiful children, but you will never be in their life. Okay, so they're not married, but this person considered marrying the con man. And this person got pregnant by the con man. And this person removed the children away from that situation. So the con man is not on the birth certificate. This person is not a father in this woman's life. This woman does not consider this person to ever be potential mate father material, but they just have some love still for them. They understand this person is in darkness. There's nothing that this woman does not understand about this situation. So this woman knows about all the others and knows about you. So if there's some kind of murky situation where this man would have said about this woman, she's crazy, she's obsessed with me, she wants to have my children, she's blah blah blah, but it was really the reverse. Like this guy considered like, oh, wouldn't that be incredible to have kids by this woman? Or man, reverse it, you know? But this woman is a powerful healer and a manifester, right? So this guy thinks, well, if I go jump off a cliff, she'll heal me the next day. You know, sort of thing. So if you are this person, you are the truth, you are the light. You have good luck, you have good karma, the gods are on your side and they're smiling down on you. And you've made it out alive. So if you are this person in the story, congratulations, keep going. Keep going. You have all sorts of new dreams that you're about to fulfill. Miracles, magic, that's all for you. Your freedom is yours. Your magic is yours. Your creation is yours. Don't let this person creep back in. Even if they did come to you, oh, please help me, I need your help, and you did provide them with love, care, compassion, and healing, they're still a snake, and that snake will bite. They're still venomous. They're still a viper. Even if they have developed feelings there, a snake is still a snake. Okay? Now there's another one. There's a marriage here. The arranged marriage. There's an arranged marriage here. So karate chop, it could be there's maybe some Japanese heritage there, or I think whoever they married, it was because maybe they come from a culture of prearranged marriages and they never intended to marry you. They always intended on going through with the arranged marriage that the culture, this poor girl, whoever this person married, they're realizing now that the con man is not who they thought they were, but it's out of their hands. They regret this decision to marry them. They regret letting their parents talk them into this relationship, even though it was always kind of an arrangement. You know, like this woman who married the con man knew that it was a prearranged marriage and that maybe this other person wasn't straight or wasn't into them or they weren't their type. And it was like the con man told this woman that they don't love them and that they would never love them and it's just a prearranged marriage and that they're going to sleep with whoever they want and they can deal with it or they can't. And this is incredibly devastating to whoever their partner is, but they can't get out of it. And they feel like they can't do anything about it. So they just go along with whatever this narcissist tells them to do. So there is a marriage there. And they're going to fight for it because, this other person is very sexy, they're very sensual, and maybe they have a lot of money. So they're with each other for the wrong reasons, but they both might just continue with it. Like, this woman isn't going to divorce this man because he's abusive. This person was raised to think that your partner is your partner, and if you get married, you stay married for life, married for life, and what does love have to do with it? And it's about property and family, and, you know, there's nothing to do with love in that situation. Just know that it's there. There is a marriage. Both of them hate it. Not a goddamn one of them wants to be in it, but there it is, and it's legal and it's binding. And if they don't have kids yet, are they going to? Holy cow. Yeah, they will. And one of them, let's see, can you guess which one it'll be? Will ignore the children, and the other one will keep them safe and try kind of away from this person. So it's like anyone that has babies with this person keeps the children away from that person. Nobody trusts this person with small children. Why is that? Hmm. Because they think of children as property. They think that the children belong to them, like they think that the people they've collected belongs to them. They'll pin those little children to that board like the butterflies. Blood is nothing to them. Love is nothing to this person. And then there's another person they're sleeping with. Here we go. This person has, oh my gosh. Wow. Is that more Aquarius? This person might be a part of another threesome. My God, how many people is this guy sleeping with, or this girl? So I'm feeling more like this is a same-sex situation that's secret. So this, as a character, the person that you were dealing with, they come across as, they would be, like in American culture, it would be like the conservative senator who passes legislation to make being gay illegal, and then they go and have, like, gay orgies, or they pass legislation to make abortion illegal, and then they make their, the prostitutes that get pregnant have abortions or whatever, or their little secret girlfriends or their side pieces, which everyone in their life is a side piece besides them. They're the bottom bitch in their life. Everyone else is a side piece, including this person. And this person might be ballet slippers. 3 wishes. You can have 3 wishes, they say. I don't know. That might be it. And it's all sexual. It's all sexual. So maybe this person is into ballet, or they're more of a feminine masculine, or that's just literally a clue. And there's love there on this person's part for the con man, but the con man, again, enjoys them sexually and enjoys bird watching. So this person lets them bring in anyone they want into the sexual threesome, where the other threesome was just those 3 and whoever that they were conning at the time. So this person thinks that they're with... I'm done. I'm really done. I'm so done. And then there's still another person. Taurus, Capricorn. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is the Capricorn, since I'm reading for Capricorn. Slay a sacred cow. It's like, this is not the person that anyone would ever walk away from, and you're gonna do it. Like, it's stupid to walk away from this person. No, they're a con man. It's about your generational wealth. If you stay with them, it's delusional, and you will lose everything to them. Even your life, maybe. Maybe even your life. It's a serious one, this one. The choice is yours. Do you choose freedom or do you choose bondage? It's that simple, is how it's being presented. Chinatown, maybe you have Chinese heritage and you have guardian angels that are with you, that want you to make the right choice, and they're holding your hand this entire time through this heartbreak, through this betrayal. Okay, there's something about you that's ancient. Your wisdom is ancient, and your spirit is so much bigger than your body. This broken heart won't last forever. You know, it's time for the hunted to become the hunter here. It's time to think ahead. It's time to play chess and not checkers with this person and everyone they have around them. Everyone in their life is a piece on their chessboard. All the luck is yours. All your hard work is yours. Don't let them break you down so they can scoop up everything that you've worked so hard for. This is someone who has burned a lot of bridges and left a lot of pain and misery in its wake, and they don't care. They don't care. This is the kind of person that is so super sorry if they get caught. Only ever if they get caught, and they're not really sorry. It's just more manipulation. They are out of time, this person. And if you feel like they're coming through in dreams with some weird sexual succubus incubus energy, you need to block that. And you need to be the daddy of your own spiritual world. That includes taking control of your sexual life if they are still in it. Okay, this person is going to continue to collect people because in their head they're collecting property. So for maybe if, oh, maybe you do come from the same country, but you have different provinces. So a clue that I'm talking to you is like they are from one side of the country and you are from another side of the country. So they would consider their side of the country theirs already, their territory, and they want to accumulate yours as well so that it's all theirs. That's how they think. This is all a game. Hmm. So they might have children that they don't even know and don't claim and would never take care of. But they have some sort of an egotistical satisfaction about that they do or that they did. And there might even be some strange love and longing in their heart for whoever the heiress, the Millie, is. Maybe they caught feelings and they never knew they would. And that's pulling them in different directions and they're acting out and being incredibly self destructive. So it could be that a lot of risky behavior is happening because they are in pain. Hurt people hurt people. But you're not going to have too much sympathy for the devil here, please. Okay? Don't have too much sympathy for this devil. Not this time. Because they're out of time. You weren't the first that they did this to, but you might be the last. You know, like their own spiritual guides say that they're out of gas here. They're out of batteries. You are not their battery. You do not exist for them to use, abuse, or collect. So if you feel like they're not letting go and you're walking away, it's not because they love you, because they don't love anyone but themselves. It's because they enjoyed collecting you and you're the best of the best, and why wouldn't they want you on their wall? All right, so what do you do? Today, tomorrow, next week. Hmm. Oh, I love this. I love this. Oh my God, you might meet the one of your dreams like next month. It might just fall right into place. Today, stay optimistic. Keep your head up. You're almost completed with a project that you've been working on that will bring incredible balance and joy, and you'll be able to really play hard after working very hard. If that's not it, there's a little bit more information for you to learn this week about that person. But keep your chin up. It's all for the best. It's all for your own self empowerment. Remember that. But there's gifts here. There's a promise of your ships coming in, even after even after giving up. Don't give up. You still have friends. Isn't that a song? You still have friends. Don't give up. You have people that love you and look up to you. And you're almost there. So if you were working on like an album, this is saying you just need to finish up the mastering and then release it. You're almost there. Balance, completion. Just a little bit more information if it's not a creative project, because by next week you are going to end it with a finality. This is part of your hero's journey to do this. So you have everything you need, or you will by next week, to see things clearly, make that decision and walk away. And if this is all something that's been dead, this is just so you can feel heard and understood. And you don't have to do anything at all, okay? Because the Hanged Man, this person hung you out to dry. They wanted to use you as a sacrifice. They practiced sacrifice, this person. No more. And all they ended up doing was getting themselves hung up, and you are right side up. You are right side up. They think they're hanging you in a tree, but really they're hanging themselves with the rope they tried to hand you. And you're walking away. Your feet are on the ground. Look at the rope, but you're not hanging from nothing. You ain't hanging from nothing, not one thing. You are free. And you see now. You had to kind of see this from a different perspective, a different one, from a naive, pure hearted, loving, compassionate person. You kind of had to see this con artist for what they are. And it's going to bring you freedom, period. And a new love. And a new spark that's going to push you forward. New things to discover, new friends to make, new love to make, you know? New love to make. No more depression, no more being discouraged all the time, and no more feeling distracted. This is about you getting your self-esteem back and your confidence. And it's happening. So congratulations to you. You're going to be able to walk away from this unscathed, but you have to walk away, okay? Don't let that river take you over that waterfall. There's only death and destruction below. And you can't save this person. They've already gone over the edge. They're just trying to pull you down with them. Cut that cord if you have to. Say goodbye out loud. Scream it to the heavens if it's already over. It's already over. Goodbye. I am free. And if you need to say this out loud after me, go on ahead. My willpower is my own. My compassion's my own. My magic is my own. My abundance is my own. And I release any negative energy that does not belong to me. And I cut cords with anyone that does not love me in a pure, true way. You'd be surprised who falls away when you simply say that without judgment. But you're not going to let this person screw you over any more than they already have. Nope. So be smart, stay sober, keep focused on your art, on your work. You're almost there. It's like one more thing you have to do, and you will be able to relax and feel free, walk away unscathed, and meet the one of your dreams. All your dreams coming true. And so if this is kind of a continuation from last time's Capricorn, where it was like everybody here wants you, it's because you're at the top of your game, but that person is not here yet. You might not even meet them until like next month. But you have to say goodbye to con man first, or con woman. No matter how beautiful or passionate or exciting they are, they ghosted you on purpose. And they'll do it again the next time they want something from you and show up with the flowers or the everything you've ever wanted or that ring they've been promising for so long. And if this is like a same-sex situation, it's they are not your mate. They are nobody's mate. They are their own mate. Or if there was one, it's so convoluted at this point that they don't even know who they are anymore. They've worn so many masks that I don't even think they do know who they are anymore. They chose a dark path, and their karma is theirs. So don't feel too bad. Don't have too much sensitivity towards that tender, loving relationship that you thought was there, because all the tenderness and love was really only from your heart. And there's someone out there that will love it and claim it and never want to change anything about you and never want to take anything from you. They got nothing but love for you. But it's not this person. The wings of the dove situation is over. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Capricorn. I'm sorry if I said any of this so to the point that it seemed callous, because I know that this is very heartbreaking. I just know that you can do this. You have everything you need to succeed. You have your guardian angels with you. You have the gods on your side. You have good karma on your side. It's cause and effect. You did the right thing. You have compassion. You were even compassionate to this person when they didn't deserve it. You will be rewarded for that. And this is a promise. With more inspiration, more creativity, and more confidence. So if you're feeling scattered, it's just because you're a bit of a casualty of this person. But luck is on your side, and so is love. So keep that in mind, okay? No more dwelling in darkness. Love you guys. See you for the next one. Bye-bye.